Derek Chamblee. This is CyberCitizen Network. It's Friday still, day one of the inaugural day, January 20th, 2017. Broadcasted from Atlanta, Georgia. Chamblee, Atlanta. Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the civil defense of the United States of America. It's winding up on 6:45 in the evening, and attempting to keep up with the breaking news, following a story, late-breaking story, USA Today, about one of our new president's first executive orders to cut some sort of government discount benefit for homeowners. At any rate, we mentioned it before that this president-elect, maybe even in his campaign, Donald Trump promised to undo all the executive orders of former President Barack Obama. And it's kind of interesting, the story in USA Today, if we can get that back. Pictures, this is their photograph run today, of Ben Carson, who's the new Housing and Urban Development Secretary designate. It's actually his title, Ben Carson, who was also a Republican presidential candidate against Donald Trump, President Trump. At any rate, this is a photograph of him, Associated Press photograph from January 12th. Actually, the caption that Ben Carson testifies on Capitol Hill in Washington, January 12th. The headline of this article is Trump's first executive action: cancel Obama's mortgage premium cuts. You might say the OBAMACUTS. We're looking to follow the really what's referred to as the Trump brand, and to see, well, you know, if the Trump brand is going to be on anything connected with the government. For instance, the government, the free government phones, referred to quite often, sometimes in disgust and anger, as the OBAMAPHONEs. And we have a terrific idea, as a matter of fact. I'll get back to this article. That cut would have saved home buyers about $29 a month on a $200,000 mortgage. The story, USA Today, Gregory Korte, K-O-R-T-E, 29 minutes ago. The very first executive action by the new Trump administration wasn't a sweeping order on immigration, trade, or health care, but rather to block a President Obama action that would have reduced the cost of mortgages for millions of home buyers. Wow, you know, maybe there were some other articles about him following through on his promises to blue-collar workers. Well, maybe there aren't too many blue-collar worker supporters of the president that are paying on a $200,000 a year mortgage, right? Okay, well, anyway, back to the article. it was a little hard to follow exactly what kind of change this will really be right now. And although, here we go, in the first hour of Trump's presidency, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development sent a letter to lenders, real estate brokers, and closing agents suspending the 25% point premium rate for Federal Housing Administration-backed loans. And again, that cut would have saved home buyers $29 a month on a $200,000 a year, or $200,000 mortgage. But back to the Trump brand, the government subsidized free government phones are referred to as the Obama phones, and a lot of times that's out of frustration, or a lot of times it's so that the person they're talking to understands the limitations of the free phones. At any rate, we have this terrific idea for the, I don't know what you'd call it with the Trump brand, perhaps the Trump smartphone, and that the new president look into whoever's, whatever the deal is, the deal that the government can subsidize free phones. Maybe what he can do on day 2, would that be tomorrow? Day 2 is maybe he can cancel the free government phones, the Obama phones, and I don't know, get a new deal where we have a phone that really has more capabilities, so people aren't so frustrated with it, and they call it, and they blame it on Obama because it's Obama brand. So we need a new government phone. That's what we're talking about here, Do something for the blue-collar worker. Do something for the average worker. Give us the opportunity to get a new free government phone that really is state of the art. We'll call it the Trumpsmartphone. Well, maybe there's a company that, I don't know, owns the smartphone advertising, probably is, but it kind of reminds you of the old TV show, the secret agent, let me call you on my shoe phone, Maxwell Smart. Well, now that was a smart shoe phone, and the smart shoe phone of secret agent Maxwell Smart probably works better than an old free government Obama phone. So we're looking for a new deal, a better deal, a great deal on a free government phone. So, but for now, maybe we'll just call it the Trump smartphone, and put the Trump brand on it. We know anything with the Trump name on it, the Trump brand, we know it's going to be a state-of-the-art free phone from the government. This is Derek Chamblee. It's running about 7 o'clock in the evening on day 1, the inaugural day of the president-elect and now president of the United States, Donald Trump. And the Trump brand, oh my, the Trump smartphone. And we're looking forward to that executive order, evidently. And we'll be following his other executive orders. And this is Derek Chamblee, Chamblee, Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful day it was. And not too many people watched the inaugural or even tuned in in the cyber world, it seemed like, here. Chamblee, Atlanta, Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the soul of America. Thank you very much.